mushroom men, the mushroom men, the mushroom men.
God damn it.
Damn it.
They're here.
The mushroom men are here.
Is Ziggler the mushroom man?
Yeah, the mushroom men, the mushroom men, the
Okay.
mushroom men.
So Zig gave me this game from Itch. It's called Super Freaks. So I played it. I played it a little yesterday. No, I didn't mean to. Let me restart that because apparently caps lock got stuck. Anyway, so Zig showed me this
Yeah.
yesterday, and I played a little bit to test it out. It's good.
It looks good and whatnot, you know what I mean? From what I've seen at least.
Like I said in my description, it's like it's barfing rainbows into my eyes in a good way.
Yeah.
Let's see, will it auto capture? Motherfucking demons. Yeah, no, it's not gonna auto capture. Alright, so I might have to try window capture.
Alrighty then.
Motherfucking demons from the planet Venus. Like, I like the freaking whatchamacallit.
Uh-huh.
It's got like the vibes of I don't know, it reminds me a bit of whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can't, what the fuck? Alright. Alright. Okay, so slow mode works. I mean, it makes sense because it's a whatchamacallit. Alright.
Once I get the there you go.
Welcome to the United States of Craziness, where everything is chill and dope. This galaxy is the happy home of the freaks, the fun-loving people who do whatever harmless thing they want. This is all thanks to the unlimited energy, a mystical energy that permeates the entire universe. When gathered in large enough quantities, unlimited energy allows a person to rewrite reality. The more of it one has, the stronger they become. Naturally, while unlimited energy has solved every crisis that has ever faced our galaxy, evildoers still exist and try to steal unlimited energy for their own evil purposes. Unlimited energy has also given rise to real superheroes, the Super Freaks, and their beloved relative Uncle Swordsman wield unlimited energy in battle to combat the various supervillains that threaten the USC. They are known for their versatility and ability to use any power ever, especially the stupid ones. But one fateful day, the Super Freaks' arch enemy, Mikey Cranion Ribson Jr. invited himself over to play some games, and everything went to hell.
Super Freaks 1 Ultimate Edition Turbo!
So the funny thing is, there's apparently like 3 freaking story modes here. Also, just getting that down right, Pat. Alright, so let's take a look at this adventure mode. Turbo difficulty. Alright. King Quincy, Gamby, Tiki Man. So, yeah, it's 4 players, which is kind of neat. What the freak? This game is wicked stupid. Dude, we keep telling you, you gotta drift around the corners. You guys and a couple idiots. I bagged you cheetahs banging. What the fuck is this guy saying? Yeah, we don't. Yeah, you don't keep tapping the gas. You have to hold it. We can show you once you do it again. Nah, screw you guys. I'm going to hang with my real friends in Wista. See you later, bozos. What an idiot. Oh, give him a minute. He'll cool off. Mikey's just upset that he can't beat us in Fast Cars Underground 2. He'll be as good as us someday. Literally 10 minutes later. Dude, what the actual hell? You asked for it, chumps. Never mess with a proud chowder head. Me and my boys are... Fuck is this guy from fucking... either Boston or goddamn Jersey. We all clowned you in a game from 2004. Yeah, maybe I did. Someone had to put the dweebs in your place. You beat me up, my dad, my wimpy brother, Sticky, and a bunch of other guys. Oh, God. Alright. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No, like,
Time to get freaky.
like, I wish I could explain how well this game, how nice this game feels to play. Because it's very, like, it's very smooth and responsive. Like, I don't know. There's heft to, like, the hits. And the impacts feel, like, really good. Just let me know if it's, like, too loud. Because I told y'all I'd be doing something, like, interesting and weird. And completely brand new, technically, because this, like, this ain't on Steam. This is, like, a little freeware game.
Yeah. I found it on there.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me a bit of that one game where that guy, like, Joel randomly met.
Oh,
Yonil and fucking Sticky Paws.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Don't breathe! Oh! Give me the pickups. There we go.
Yeah.
I just, like... It's got like the right hooks. It feels good to play. It's just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say about it other than, yeah. Whoa. Whoa now. Whoa there. Whoa Oh, jeez. It's not too hard. It's not too hard, not too easy. It's just right. A trophy. It was alright. Nothing really happened.
Yeah, same here. It was just like very much a slow day for a Tuesday and shit. But then again, it's like those days after like a big holiday. It's like,
You just get one day and then it's back to the fucking grind.
yep.
And if they don't, they whip you.
Unless you actually like put in some time to like, you know, some free time off or anything like that, you know.
I don't know why, but the little water,
Can you lower down the volume just a bit?
the little.
Hey! Museum mode?
options real quick. That's gonna be interesting. All right. No, you wanna know what the highlight of my day was, really?
What's that?
So after dinner I went to local coffee shop I haven't been to in a while, right?
Uh-huh.
I got a like for $4 I got a big ass oh shit. For $4 I got like a big ass like fresh baked that day chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, like it was so what the frick? I'm dying in like one hit now.
Must be those enemies and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Everything kills me in a hit. Unless the frickin' tutorial lied about the health.
I think it's just those enemies with the fucking, like, horn on them and whatnot.
Oh, I see in the corner there.
Yeah.
You pick up, as you pick up, like, shit. You get, like, new hearts and, like... And it does, like, the Kirby thing where you get, like, 3 collectibles, so... The collectibles are at the level. But yeah, no, like, my highlight of my day was very... meh.
Still, that was nice. Going to, you know, some old stomping ground or some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Like, I literally haven't gone in there since it, like, first opened back when I was working in the, like, the insurance agency.
Oh, yeah.
And I went in there. Oh god, so like they got like some really good like baked shit. Like if you don't like that's the thing is that like if you don't like coffee and you run like a coffee shop, you better have like something else to get people to go in, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a nice little cafe, bakery type place and shit, you know what I mean?
Cause that's like a smart business right there. That's the one thing I'll give my town is that like when the restaurant's good, it's good, you know? So
yeah,
like
I know what you mean.
I can't complain at that point when they're like running the business like, you know, decently. Cause there's a coffee shop down like the other side of town that's like an old style coffee shop.
Yeah.
They got nothing but. So I don't drink coffee, so I sure as hell ain't going there. I'll definitely buy like a cookie or like a fucking, you know, some like chocolate chip muffin. Or, you know, blueberry, anything that's like a nice little baked good, because fuck yeah. Get like a little treat. How the hell do you have like a coffee place? You don't even have like coffee rolls.
I think that's something else entirely in there.
What? What? You don't think a coffee place should be like, you know, you don't think a coffee place should have to carry coffee rolls?
I mean, they're not obligated to.
I mean, they should be. It's a coffee place. Oh, thank fuck for that post-hit invincibility. So really, it's only dangerous when you're like at the start of the level and you don't have any health. So you just like die instantly and you at least get like, you know. There we go. I don't even like the funny part is like I don't even know what's really like going on, like why the stage is on fire, but I'm still having like decent fun here.
Sometimes there's no need an explanation. Things are just the way they are, because again, this is the United States of craziness and whatnot, you know what I mean?
We just light the floor on fire for fun.
Exactly.
I guess it was a floating juice box.
Huh.
It was like a floating juice box with like boiling shit. But yeah, that little water dude. I was gonna say before you said before you asked me to lower the volume. That little water guy, like, reminds me of fucking like Fairly Odd Parents characters in like in a sort of uncomfortable kind of way. Oh! Don't fall, please. There we go. Magic. Oh, I got a little itch. Do-do-do. So this is what the indie scene... So this is what the indie scene looks like. Actually, no, that's the vibe. I'm getting, like, Xbox Live Arcade. Or not Xbox Live Arcade, but, like... do you remember the Xbox Live Indie Game tab?
I am the spider. Bring me a snack, or I will destroy you.
Yeah, I remember, like...
Man, I remember when Xbox, like, the arcade points.
Yeah.
And, like, you could buy, like, all those indie games for, like... You could buy all those, like, indie games for, like, 50 points and shit like that. I feel like this would be on there at some point. Because it's not, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's polished enough to be, like, that, but I wouldn't see this on, like, Steam, I guess.
Probably not on Steam and whatnot.
The depth.
I guess.
Well, you have to fork over like
don't
you gotta like fork over like $100?
I think it's 100 for the initial, thing and whatnot, and then you know 30%, like, you know, cut is just like.
You must give Steam half of your profits.
Not even half, it's just like a big fucking chunk out of your goddamn thing.
There we go. What kind of developers have that money? You just releasing it.
Mostly,
well, what is it? It's
mostly like the big AAA. Mostly like the big AAA or any like other like big fucking studio would, you know, would be able to fork over that kind of dough and shit.
Fork it over! Oh! Fork it over, fork it over. Fork, please. There we go. Oh, cool. So as you beat the stages, more shit shows up.
Yep.
I wonder what a boss fight in this game would look like. And we have a slightly different colored juice box.
Oh, yeah.
So I take it that that's like little boiling cider slash juice or whatever then.
I think so, yeah.
Don't drink this! Hold on a second. But yeah, I can't, in a state like this, I can't see this on Steam, but totally on, like, itch.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like a really well-polished game, like, this... Like, you could probably upload this, you could probably, like, upload this to Newgrounds, right?
Probably.
Maybe get some, maybe get some...
won't run that well in browser and shit like that, but, you know... Depending on the fucking, what he built, depending on the build and all that sort of shit. You know?
What was used to build the game.
Also, yeah.
And like, this is like one of those games that has like a big, decent chance of being like. I can see it like with some sprite changes and like other shit. This could totally be on Steam.
Yeah, just beef up the sprite work a little bit, and I think that you'd have a pretty good you'd have a pretty good game on your hands and shit. You know what I mean? I
like again. I don't want to say it looks like shit because it doesn't. You just gotta like work. You gotta like work with what you have. So. Oh. Fucking
Wilhelm scream.
Fucking Wilhelm scream. Who was it? I think it was like Zach that said it once. Like, oh, the Wilhelm scream takes me on anything I hear it in.
Was it Zach?
It was either Zach or freaking like Chris.
Either or.
So like every time I hear it in something, I'm like, oh. Someone from Oni Plays is not gonna like it. And then my mind wanders back to that one panel that Chris was on for the animation.
Oh, the MagFest one?
The MagFest. And that poor dude that was just excited to be there that gets like full asleep. The fucking MagFest panel. Someone was drunk the whole time.
That was Mick.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, nah, like I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive the weekend, basically. Just like, you know. Hopefully somebody calls me about a job or something like that.
Oh, you'll find something. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it just takes time. I got no worry about it. It's just like, it's just like, oh man, I could use some extra spending money. Gonna head, like, again, I dropped like $4 on a big ass cookie. And the other day I went to like Cold Stone because I was like, ah shit, you know what? I just feel like, oh shit, it would just feel like you want to get some ice cream. I was like, alright, let's go try out Cold Stone. They're apparently not as expensive as I thought they were.
They're a little bit more expensive than, you know, other chains and shit like that. I'll say that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's like, what is it? Apparently they make the ice cream in shop. I kind of went there for like the meme, and plus I haven't been to like a Cold Stone Creamery in like ages, so.
Yeah.
Outside of like the frickin'
Compared to Dairy Queen? What about Dairy Queen metal?
Funnily enough, you know, Dairy Queen's ice cream can't be called, oh, this is a boss fight.
Yeah, it's called like ice cream and everything like that, right?
Yeah, like they don't have like enough certain content and whatnot. Oh, I like this actually. This is kind of neat. Like the sound effect, this could literally be like frickin' whatchamacallit. Another form of game like frickin' what the hell was that? Pizza Tower.
Where it's like that fucking cartoony style and everything like that.
Yeah. Again,
like
this
a demented version of a fucking Saturday morning cartoon and all that sort of stuff.
Oh boy, we're going to the clown face now. You know what the funny, again, I've not been a Dairy Queen in a while too, so I forgot what their price is. You know what? You know what you know what happened the last time I went to Dairy Queen, as far as I remember. I picked up a physical copy of whatchamacallit. I was at my local retro shop and I picked up a physical copy of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3. And you want to know what happened?
What happened?
So I got Dairy Queen that day, right?
Yeah.
Like I went home to try the game. It didn't work.
Oh, damn.
I got like perpetual loading screen, so I don't. So like I'm like, okay. I've not thought about like Dairy Queen and actually, I did discuss Dairy Queen, like what their ice cream product is, because we were talking about what was it? My sister came over one day, right? And she was like, oh, like Dairy Queen and this and that. The other thing. I said, oh, Dairy Queen technically is not ice cream. They can't call themselves that.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about, like, I forgot what the conversation, but we were talking about, like, British ice cream. Because, like, what was it? There's, like, Mr. Whippy in Britain.
Look, you would have to ask fucking mine there and whatnot, but as far as I know, he ain't here.
Apparently, it's the reason why British ice cream sucks, and it reminded me of, like, a conversation I had with one of my cousins about the topic, because he bought his kids ice cream from an ice cream truck one time, right?
Yeah.
And he claimed that shit didn't melt overnight, so... Like, I'm not, like...
Really talking out of his ass?
Well, the funny part was, is that, like, certain ice creams of, like, certain contents don't melt easy, so it might have been ice cream, but, like,
yeah,
it could have had, like, some shit in it that, you know... So he said it was, like, fake ice cream, and I'm like, nah, like, apparently there's all of, like, this, like... You just got, like, some cheapo shit. Apparently that's the case with, like, a local chain near me, so... They're not... Technically, they're not, like, soft-serve ice cream. They're, a dairy product, like Dairy Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of crazy, because that chain... That, like, local chain is, like, a tradition here. It's the funny part.
Oh, okay.
Like, legit, everybody has it, or everybody has to have it every summer. You saw, like, Zig, you saw the line outside when we were, like, driving home.
Oh! Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Freaking... And that's the original spot. The second spot on the boardwalk, dude, is like, oh god. The rules and regulations of ice cream are insane. But yeah, like, some have, like, extra water content, some are, like, you know... The logistics are baffling.
I know.
But that's the rules and regulations, unless you want to be eating, like, I don't know.
Shredded razor blades and barbed wire delight.
Would you like to try some frozen menthol water?
No.
Why not, Zig?
Because
Are you afraid it'll kill you? Oh, what the frick?
Well,
There was a country. There was a country, I forgot which, but they have like a drink called magic water.
I would be, you know, that does sound like something that we would have here in the States and whatnot. We do have like a fucking thing called like the miracle spring water and all that sort of shit.
It's literally just water with, it's literally just like sweetened water with gelatin in it.
Magic water.
Yeah. Actually, no, you know what that reminds me of a little bit?
Well, I found one in the Philippines and whatnot that's called Alamig. Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the Philippines. It was the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
You want some magic water?
Yeah, it looks kind of tasty and shit.
But yeah, like, frozen menthol water. What was I gonna say about the, but yeah, so the magic water, right?
Uh-huh.
It's just gelatin and like friggin' the... Yeah, what would you say American magic water is?
It's apparently called the miracle spring water and whatnot.
What the fuck is the miracle spring water?
Oh, it's this fake holy water and all that sort of shit that this fucking fraud creature man. This is real
the
shit.
miracle spring water. Don't breathe this.
So yeah,
Don't drink
there's
this.
There's this one pastor by the name of Peter Popoff and whatnot. He got exposed. He got exposed in the 1980s for being like this fake ass like fake hero type guy and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But he has like this. He's like still around and all that sort of shit, right?
Yeah.
So he has this fucking infomercial that plays on like the early mornings and all that sort of stuff, right?
The magical healing spring water.
Yeah, so it's basically water in this like paper tube. And it's like that he like sells you and whatnot, and you have to put money in the fucking tube after using the water and whatnot in order for its healing magic to like work or some shit like that.
You put
what? It's so fucking dumb, man. It's like who in their right mind would actually like pay money for like water in a goddamn tube that's supposed to
Why do you put money in the tube? What the fuck? How does that work?
You dump the water out and whatnot after you use the
I think I'd rather have like Filipino magic water. Or actually, no.
As far as I know, you're not supposed to drink the miracle spring water and whatnot. It's probably just like fucking tap water. Again, it's just like fucking tap water.
What if it's like a miracle spring? All right, it's like it's from a fucking pond filled with like parasites and shit.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Like it's just from a pond filled with like parasites and disease.
Either way, it's a fucking scam and whatnot, which, again...
Actually, You know what the? Is it as much of a scam as frozen menthol water?
Merrick, there's a reason why it's only played on fucking infomercials like at 3 a.m. and whatnot.
Because it's a secret that
fucking...
it's a secret that no doctor wants you to learn because the doctors are mad at
Shut
him
the fuck up!
What's wrong, Zig? Are you just upset that you didn't think of it first?
I would never do this. I would never pull this fucking sort of stunt. I'm a fake ass fake heel who got exposed in the 1980s. Wearing a damn earpiece.
Zig, listen to me. Just try some of my product, please. It'll help you.
Merrick, Merrick, I have some questions regarding your products and whatnot.
What's that?
You have this one called the Miracle Cleaner and whatnot.
Yes.
It says it can clean out any stains.
It can also clean out your insides too.
Merrick, I read the fucking back of it. You just added bleach and ammonia together and whatnot. You just made mustard gas. I can't fucking...
You just made mustard. There's gonna be a toxic cloud over...
There's gonna be a toxic cloud over your fucking toilet. And I'm not talking
does the
about
chemical does that no.
Shit.
If you mix bleach and ammonia, does like the chemical reaction like immediately happen?
Yeah, I think it happens over time or some shit, but don't quote me on that.
Cause like one time I went outside. One time I was like standing outside of a restaurant, right? You know what happened?
What?
So like the workers were cleaning the sidewalk, and you know what they did? They mixed like 2 unknown cleaning agents in a bucket, and then all of a sudden it started like smoking.
Huh.
Yeah, like the bucket was like smoking, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they were using it to clean the gum or something off of like they're either gum or like other shit off of like the. And I'm thinking to myself, did they just fucking make mustard gas like to clean the sidewalk?
Probably chlorine. Could have been chlorine.
I was just in disbelief when I saw it. I was like, what? Like, what the hell am I looking at here?
Chlorine gas.
The chlorine gas. The workers should have come out with it and said like, don't breathe this, when they just like freaking started mixing.
Which is also toxic and can hella kill you. Of course.
But what about the frozen menthol water?
I don't think you should be drinking menthol water as well.
But Zig, it's food safe. It's food grade. You know what has menthol in it?
Cigarettes?
Mint.
Oh yeah, it's probably like a lower like, what you call it and shit.
That's the reason why insects don't like going around mint or like taking a bite out of mint. The menthol, like, you know. So I watched someone today. They tried.
That is also true.
They made so like menthol on its own. Apparently, menthol on its own apparently doesn't whatchamacallit, like irritate people, right? Like if in a low enough dosage. But like in a high enough dosage, you can literally remake why insects don't like, you know, going near, like taking a bite out of mint. And apparently, if you drink enough like pure mint oil, you can die. It can poison you because of the menthol in it. Can you believe that?
Maybe.
But my question is, who goes around just drinking like pure fucking like mint oil? Is that like one of those like essential oil treatments that people always try to like spout and whatnot that we used to sell at like my old shop that I worked at?
I don't know.
It's like, I thought you would know. You're the guru of this kind of stuff.
I am not.
But Zig... But Zig, you pointed out the problem with my frozen menthol water. In some U.S. military med guides, it instructs soldiers to eat cigarettes to deworm. I've seen some people say it's good for... Like, I got no doubt that, like, mint oil smells great. But, like... Why would you eat it?
Because?
Like, I don't know, mint, like, anything mint that you're meant to eat never sat right with me. Like, I can't get past, like, that taste that's like, this is like poison. Why am I eating this? The mint oil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that like, it feels like it should be for cleaning, for scents, for like, you know, utility, not like eating. I want an itchy nose. The bridge of my nose itchy. And my glasses are blocking it. Ow. My snoot.
Pocket sand.
Hi, Zerno. What about the frozen menthol water?
I think that answers your question.
Somebody, what was it? One of my old coworkers. You know what they said?
What's up?
You know what made them stop smoking cigarettes?
What?
They said they bought a pack of menthols once, and then they started coughing up blood.
I'd be more concerned that they be coughing up blood and shit. Like, the menthol probably didn't help, but that's more or less that. I think that's just from like, more or less like fucking from years of just like smoking and shit. You know what I mean?
'Cause apparently there's like fiberglass in menthols. Or like, you know, menthol cigarettes.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking shit in just cigarettes entirely and whatnot. You know what I mean?
So I like, okay, that's the thing, I always thought like menthol was just like fucking, I just thought menthol was a type of cigarette. I didn't know it was like, you know, a chemical.
Yeah.
So I always associated like menthol with like fiberglass and crap, right? But today, I saw a video of somebody using menthol in like a cooking experiment, and I was like, wait, what? They're literally making a fiberglass food that they're gonna eat. Like, that's gonna kill them. By the way, you wanna know what happened when they tried to cook the menthol?
What?
It got in their eyes. Like, the smoke it was producing got in their eyes, and they just couldn't do it. What Just smoke Marlboros, for God's sakes. Just straight up tobacco. Apparently, just straight up tobacco isn't even good to put in your lungs.
Well, no shit! You should be putting shit in your lungs and period and whatnot.
Not even marijuana.
Look.
What's the dangers of, well, you know what? If you have like an edible, like that's not going in your lungs.
Yeah.
They're like, there's still long-term prolonged side effects from like any form of like drug usage. So again, just do if you're gonna partake of the wacky tobacco, just do it responsibly, please.
Yeah, it can still fuck you up. Regarding like what you call and all that sort of shit. I know that.
It just like kills all your brain cells. I want a pack of menthols. I can't think of like, you know something, I can't talk about like not smoking without thinking of like those old ass like don't smoke ads, or like not even old ass, as of circa about 10 years ago.
Oh yeah?
What was it? Cigarello smokers be like, it's strawberry flavored. Strawberry, never heard any of the guy in a strawberry costume who's out and beats the shit out of him. What?
You talking about like those like truth ads or whatever the fuck they were called?
Yes, the truth ads. It's strawberry flavor. Strawberry. And then he got fucking punched. The shit. He got punched the fuck out. Can you get you a psychological addiction instead of a chemical one? Yeah, yeah. Like, that's the thing, is that like anything can give you like a substance dependence. So again, if you're gonna partake of the shit, like just do it like responsibly. That's all I have to say. Don't overdo it. Don't, you know. I will be the responsible one to say like, if you smoke it, find a way to clean those lungs out. You don't want to end up like Kirby McBlacklung.
Look, if you're not doing it, like, they will like get better over time and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Seriously?
Yeah.
But the way they talked about it in health class, it's as if your lungs are fucked up forever.
I mean, if you're doing it like
just one,
like not just like one and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, to be quite honest, like I mean, if you're doing it like, you know, if you're like a fucking chain smoker, like, and you're smoking like 3 packs a goddamn day, yeah, that's going to like, you know,
a chain smoker.
That's going to fucking like, you know, permanently damage your goddamn lungs and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Why do you find this shit so fucking funny?
Just, I'm sorry. The chain.
No, you're good. You're good.
The chain smoker. Because I can't. I legit even like with an addiction, I don't see the appeal of just somebody standing there all day, like up. you know, I ran out of, you know, I smoked all 50. Time to rip open another one and do it again. And just continuously do that.
Nicotine addiction is a fucking bitch.
I smoke because of depression. It hits like a motherfucker when the thoughts come. Don't smoke. It's, yeah, like... It's crazy. You know what the crazy part, like, to think about it like that, too? Because almost everyone in my family smoked at, like, one point.
Uh-huh.
Like, everyone lit up. Like, my freaking grandmother lit up. She didn't do it in her old age. She didn't do it in her old age. My dad fucking lit up. My mom lit up. She used to light up at freaking, whatchamacallits, at, like, parties and shit after the fact. But, like... My cousins lit up. Except for my cousin.
Eric,
What's up?
you might want to hydrate.
Oh. Thank you. My fucking lungs are lighting up from not drinking. Just constantly talking. The only person... I don't think my cousin Robert ever lit up. Also, I don't know if my uncles did. But yeah, my dad did, my mom did, my grandmother at one point.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture of my grandmother, like, she used to work at, like, the immigration office, like, way back in, like... Way back in the day, like, black and white pictures. She's... Her in the immigration office. She's helping when she's got a stogie in her mouth. But yeah, my other cousin and her husband lit up. Like, it's oh, my aunt also lit up too. It's fucking crazy. And my other cousin, she lit up too. But she quit a long time ago. Like, she's been on, like, the nicotine patch and the nicotine gum shit, you know? I know, and I know smoking's, like, a huge industry, but it's crazy how much, like, whoa! It's just crazy how much, like, people do it, you know what I mean? I can't talks about frickin' I can't believe a discussion about, like, quote-unquote fake ice cream, frozen menthol water, and fucking, whatchamacallit. We're just discussing, like, the logistics of cigarettes and, like, cigarette usage. Meanwhile, the game doesn't match the tone of anything. It's just like, haha, fun little rainbow, funny, cute platformer of craziness. And, you know, meanwhile... I actually began to holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, Metal, are you okay?
No, it actually began to die in the 2000s.
Oh, I read that as I began to die in the 2000s. I'm like, oh shit. And then something happened that just, like, brought it back into, like, prominence and whatnot, I guess. There was, like, that South Park episode, I know that, with, like, the smoker apologia.
that butt out.
Yeah, like, my goo! My precious goo! Oh, shit. My goo! My precious goo! Ah! Like in the 2000s, smoking was kind of seen as something that only idiots and old people who didn't know better did. Like, what the fuck? Cause yeah, like there were people in my school I think lit up too, outside the gym. See, like I don't know what would have caused like the new wave of smoking, I guess.
Either way, it's a shitty habit. Don't fucking do it and whatnot. That's all I can say. And whatnot.
You know what we need to put in our lungs?
Sunshine and happiness.
Oxygen. I was gonna say oxygen, but yes,
too.
that works too. Nothing ever bad. Okay. I was gonna say nothing ever bad came from sunshine and happiness. And then I remembered, oh wait, the sunshine can also give you melanoma. Oh.
Can we not think about that and just think about the sunshine and happiness?
Every idiot out there is saying e-cigs are safe. And skin cancer. Yeah, the e-cigarettes, you're just putting water vapor in your lungs. So, you know, you're just gonna get like pneumonia and other like shit from that water. So there was a... Did I ever talk about this on stream? Because a while back, right? You know what happened?
What?
I'm talking like a long while back. Like, I forgot if I was still like at my first. I was still at like my. I was still at Harmon when that happened. Actually, I went out for a walk, right? And this fucking kid asked me to go into a store and buy him a fucking Juul.
Huh.
Yeah, I said like no. I'm like no. I'm not being complicit in buying a freaking like minor a fucking e-cig. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, I'll give you the money. I'm like, one, I don't have my like ID on me. Two, I'm not gonna do it anyway. And three, like,
Yeah.
you're asking a fucking stranger and you're willing to give a stranger money for an e-cig. I think this is like, there's other stuff in the water, nicotine and whatever chemicals they use. Yeah. The amount of nicotine in those things is absurd. There was this fucking video I watched like a long while ago about like, this was back when like e-cigarettes started coming out and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a British network to like try to get people to stop like to quit cigarettes and whatnot, right? And one of the things they promoted were the e-cigarettes. And they said this about it, is that like people that say like, oh, it's like, you know, they're not good for you, they're still not good for you and whatnot, but it's like the important thing is that like, the ideal is getting somebody to quit like fully. But if they do the e-cigarette, at least they're not smoking cigarettes. But like, you know, like, what's the chemicals and shit like that, you know what I mean? I hit a vape of a friend of mine and that had like 90% nicotine in my body. Oh, jeez! Yeah, I don't like. I've been a freaking like legit. Okay, and I think I talked about this too. Like So back when I was like a long time ago when I was in Catholic school, right? We did the DARE program, yeah. So the thing is though is that like I think this was like either before the DARE program, which I know caused a lot of people to start to do drugs and whatnot, right?
Yeah, it was very ineffective. Like, it was like a very ineffective like thing entirely and shit like that.
We had like another anti-drug program for like the younger kids, yeah.
You're talking about the Great Body Shop, right?
I'm not sure. Did you have characters? Did you have like little cartoon characters and shit like that?
Yeah, it had cartoon characters and all that sort of stuff.
Was one of them named Recovering Reggie?
I don't know if one of the kids' names was like Reggie or anything like that. There was a.
So the one we did, I forgot what it was called. I don't think it was the Great Body Shop, but one of the characters, right? What they did was, and I think this was smart. They had one of the characters, like I said, Recovering Reggie, right? He was a dog that used to do drugs and shit, right?
Okay,
and
no, this is not the Great Body Shop. They didn't have like. It was like human characters and whatnot. They didn't have like, you know, anthropomorphic dogs or all that sort of shit.
Yeah, there was like a little rabbit that was like supposed to be a there was a little rabbit that was supposed to be like a she can give into peer pressure at any second, right? Then there was my personal favorite was Recovering Reggie because I thought that was I like in my adult years I think that was smart to have a character like that fell into habits like that you know you can get out and still be you could get out and still be like a functioning person and all that crap, right?
Yeah.
And like what was it? So yeah, there was a person that was like she's very shy / like gentle. She can get pushed into peer pressure. Then there was like the people that would there were the people that would do the peer pressure part, like do the smoking,
like enablers or some shit like that.
Yeah. There were like two characters that were like enablers / like they weren't bad though. They were just like, oh man, I just heard this was cool. Like, we gotta try it or whatever the frick. And it's like, no. The Milkman!
The Milkman. I'm the Milkman. My milk is delicious.
How the fuck did we... I'm just still trying to figure out how the hell did we
Because I talked about fucking some dumbass, like, Miracle Spring Water shit and whatnot. And it somehow turned into, like, a fucking 20-minute PSA about, like, don't fucking smoke and all that sort of shit. And honestly, yeah.
A 20-minute PSA. All we need is like the 15-second PSA from like from one of the previous Fallout streams of why you don't do opiates.
Yeah. You did it.
Crazy Run is now available in the speedrun challenge mode.
Woo!
Don't breathe this.
Don't burn it now, Grimby.
Hush. I ain't gonna burn it.
Ultimate Edition X Freaks. I like that there's a frickin'
Yeah, there's like a nice little fucking whatchamacallit there.
Are they cosplay? Les Slaypool. Gloverine. I'm just gonna be like a cosplay now.
I guess so. Like nice little costumes and all that sort of shit. Ugh.
Ay, ay, ay. Will it blend 500 cigarettes? Cigarette. Oh no. Shit. The bit went full circle on the cigarette smoke. Don't breathe this.
God fucking damn it.
I wonder what kind of damage cinnamon could do to your body.
Probably not that much. Like, you should be like those fucking idiots on like the cinnamon challenge and all that sort of shit, like many years back, but still, you know what I mean?
I remember when the cinnamon challenge was popular.
Same. Nutmeg. Yeah, nutmeg, that is,
Oh, you know, nutmeg will poison you. What the frick? There was a, actually, funnily enough, in Skyrim, right? You can find a cookbook by the Gourmand, right?
yeah.
Because the Gourmand's an orc, he needs to have, like, extra, like, spices in order to, like, taste it and whatnot, right? The zing or whatever. You want to know what happens in what? You want to know what happens with one of the frickin' recipes he put in his cookbook?
What?
An overdose. He puts in like an overdose of nutmeg.
Well, yeah. Like in small amounts, it's like, you know, there's like, you know, it's like nothing and shit. However, like large doses and whatnot, then it's like, yeah, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Is that like in his cookbook, a large dose of nutmeg, like enough to kill someone. Because he's an orc and he was immune to it, but he needed to add more. So if you actually followed the cookbook recipe IRL and you used that much, you'd probably die. You can get arsenic from... Okay, that one... Alright, as a person who worked in a health food shop for a while... That always bothered me, but you want to know how much you need in order to poison somebody with apple seeds? There was an old lady from Spain that died because of that. You need to eat like a fuck ton. Like either that or you have to be like, you know, a lightweight. Oh god, they do. Oh. Fucking Mr. Krabs, run.
Yeah.
She extracted. Okay, yeah, no, that's gonna kill you. Because you could eat like, okay, so like, the reason why that always like bugged me was because I worked in a health food shop, right? And we had to make smoothies, and I'm talking like whole apple smoothies. We'd shove like whole apples into the grinder and turn it into juice. So me going like, wait a minute, aren't like the apple seeds poisonous? Apparently, you can like fully juice like a few of them and only feel a little bit lightheaded. Again, it's not like ideal because it's still poisonous, but it's just like it's better than like, you know, fully extracting the oil and just downing it because you're just drinking arsenic at that point. Because the other thing was, whatchamacallit, like, cyanide. People are always, like, worried about, whatchamacallit. Oh, almonds got cyanide in them. Only the bitter ones. The bitter ones have, like, more cyanide than the sweet ones, and if you actually eat, like, a bunch of, like, the regular almonds, you will get, like, lightheaded. But you need to eat, like, 3 handfuls of them in order to start feeling lightheaded, which, you know, you don't do when you have, like, a shit ton of almonds. You eat, like, 1 at a time, because they fill you up easy. Why is this game so indicative of, talking about, like...
I don't fucking know, maybe...
I want JT to watch this stream. And, like, you know... That's his homework for next time.
The colors.
The psychedelic colors.
I wouldn't even say it's psychedelic, it's just very colorful.
It was cyanide woman. It was chicken almondine.
Did I tell you I went mini golfing the other day?
You shot under, your mom shot over, you stopped for ice cream?
Something like that. Actually, we were both kind of shot over and whatnot.
You both shot over and then you stopped for ice cream.
Well, I stopped for ice cream like way afterwards and whatnot. There was a fucking convenience store nearby and shit, so I was like, screw it, I'll get like some Haagen-Dazs and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Based Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah. True.
Haagen-Dazs has got like the rep, like in my immediate family, for being like bougie ice cream.
It's a little, I'd say it's like, you know, a little pricey or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
It's pricier, but it tastes good. Not everybody can be Ben and Jerry's.
But yeah, that's, you know, hell, the only reason why I got it was because, A, like, there wasn't really any, like, Ben and Jerry's, like, nearby or anything like that. Well, at least in, like, you know, the walking distance that I was in and shit, you know what I'm saying?
So, like,
just, like, you know,
couple weeks, so talk about Haagen-Dazs. A couple weeks back, I went out of my, like, house, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get some, I'm gonna go get some ice cream, because, I felt like having ice cream, right? You know what happened?
what happened?
I went to, so, I woke up the block to CVS. I'm like, oh, cool. You know, I'm gonna get some, like, Haagen-Dazs or Ben and Jerry's, something like that, right? No. You know what happened? The freezer at the fucking CVS was busted completely.
Oh, damn.
No ice cream, except for ice cream bars, and I'm like, nah, I didn't feel like getting ice cream bars. So, I had to go to like, okay, so this place I shop at, right? I went in there a couple weeks before, because I'm like, okay, I want some Pocky. They had Pocky. They had Pocky ages ago, right? They don't have Pocky anymore now. I just felt like having Pocky, and I went in the city. When I came home from visiting you, I went in the city to get some Pockies in. You know what happened? I find it.
What happened?
It's fucking expensive. $5 for just a little thing of Pocky. And I'm like, why? Why? It's just chocolate and biscuits.
Probably because, you know, Pocky's with Japan and all that sort of shit, and like carrots and all that sort of crap, you know what I mean?
I know.
Again, it's fucking dumb.
Anyway, I just wanted some Pocky, and I couldn't get Pocky, so I said, alright, you know what? I said, like, what are the chances I'll go in that store and, you know, what, are they not gonna have ice cream? They had ice cream. I went in there. In the fucking in a Ben and Jerry's freezer, they had Haagen-Dazs.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I heard about that metal.
Japan is stopping export use. God damn. Oh yeah, right. I did hear about that shit. You're scratching on the walls and in the halls. Oh god. Don't breathe. But yeah, like they didn't even have like like fucking in the summer when the freezers break in the summer. That's got to be like a freaking huge waste.
Probably.
Cause like, you know, in New York, I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is like everywhere, but like in New York at least, right? We have this like this sort of local-ish ice cream shop. Or I don't even know if it's a shop, but they have like they get it in stores. It was called like Big Gay Ice Cream, and that shit looks expensive. I think it was expensive.
Big Gay Ice Cream? I think there was like at least one store like that was near me and shit. When I used to live in the city. You know what I mean?
I never had it before, but it always looked expensive to me. So
yeah.
It's like there's a few ice cream brands that I'm like, if your freezers break in the summer, I'm like, you know, like you gotta recoup those losses, man. You know what I mean? And like Big Gay Ice Cream was one of them, and then like, what the frick was that other one? There was like a what's that one with like the clear jar? Yeah, there's like an ice cream that's like very fancy, and it's got like a clear jar with like the black top that's flat.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Don't know the name of it.
Yeah. Like that shit's expensive, and by the way, so they don't do like normal flavors. So like if you want like a sort of cookies and cream, you get like they give you like a vanilla with like a bunch of like stuff like mixed into it. So
oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's still tasty, but it's like I've had it before. It's just very funny to me, and I'm like, you better recoup those costs if the freezers break, and that's in there. And by the way, again, my experience working at a health food store ages ago. So we didn't have normal ice cream. You know what we carried instead?
What, like tiramisu or some shit like that?
Mostly tofuti.
Oh, okay.
That shit was fucking expensive. Like I get it, like lactose intolerance, but like it's not worth that price. It's not worth it. Just get like the ice cream in it of like almond milk or coconut milk, like. Like, from my recollection, that shit was, like, more affordably cheaper.
Or goat milk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's goat milk ice cream. I forgot about that. I heard that gives it, like, a nice cheesy flavor, which is interesting.
Okay, I never really had this and whatnot. I never really had this, but apparently there's, like, rice milk ice cream and all that sort of stuff. Which...
Rice milk?
I mean, I used to drink rice milk when I was much younger.
That actually sounds kind of delicious. Rice milk
Because of,
ice cream.
my fucking lactose intolerance.
Oh, you were lactose intolerant?
Well, when I was younger, I was actually allergic to dairy and whatnot. And
You cured an allergy?
I wouldn't say sometimes you just grow out of allergies and shit.
Like, can you grow out of like an EpiPen allergy?
No,
No.
it can happen.
You can grow out of an EpiPen allergy.
No.
Did I ever tell you this story? There was a kid in one of my classes, right? So we had like they gave out like I forgot what the fuck we did, but they gave out lunches, right? So he had a peanut allergy, right? But he always wanted to try peanut butter. So you know what he did? He took the peanut butter and jelly sandwich and he just took a bite out of it, right? And then immediately injected himself with his EpiPen.
Oh.
You know what he said after the fact? Worth it. Like, would you take that risk?
If I knew I had like a fucking EpiPen on me and it was just like, you know what? You only live once or something like that. Yeah, probably.
You just jab yourself immediately. Just take a bite out of a peanut butter, shove a whole jar of peanut butter in your mouth, and just like, swift motion, inject yourself with the drug.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of people have like dangerous like when it comes to like having an allergy. I feel like I see a lot of people having like dangerous anaphylaxis and whatnot, right? Like nobody ever just gets like a swelling reaction plus whatchamacallit, like maybe a tingly / spicy feeling on the tongue. Because I heard that, I don't think this is a type of anaphylaxis, but like, I think I'd rather have that as a, I think I'd rather have that as like an allergen side effect than, you know, face closing and what. I say that as if it's a choice.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Dangerous anaphylaxis versus like. Ay, basura, man. I like this funny. This guy's like a penguin puncher. Oh shit.
I think this is just supposed to be like some big mask dude or something like that.
A luchador.
Yeah. Like a luchador with like weird swifty claw arms and whatnot.
And he's still like a Kirby enemy.
Yeah.
think the first boss was like the best one so far. What was the one for like Clown World? Was that the Milkman?
Yeah, that was the Milkman.
Why a Milkman in Clown World?
Because his milk is delicious.
Milk from a clown?
I don't fucking know.
I don't want to think about. No, you know what? Now that I said that,
Yeah,
I don't want to think about that, please.
Some things are just left. Some questions are just left unanswered.
Some questions are more funny when you don't think about them.
Yeah.
Considering what the internet did to clowns. Oh. Hey,
What's up?
Zig. Zig.
Yeah?
A clown is just a funny human.
Yeah.
Does that mean their milk tastes funny?
It might be a chance. I hate this fucking... I hate this bit. This shit sucks.
Hey, Zig. Hey, Zig.
What?
Remember clown meat?
Yeah, I remember clown meat.
Mutter posting funny pictures of clown meat
Yeah.
in the meme section. Oh my god, that was back during fucking Majora's Mask. Holy shit, that was ages ago, bro.
That was.
Ay, basura. The clown. The peaceful flower stalks being assaulted by these weird giant bugs.
Uh-huh.
You know what I keep... We gotta play fucking Bloodlines. I kept like hyping that up.
Oh, that would be cool. You know what would be also a good one?
What?
Daggerfall.
Oh yeah, right. Anything to not go back to Skyrim immediately.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
That'd be a good one too and whatnot. Like fucking Oblivion remastered, and then we see like Pinhead Larry in his full HD glory.
I wanted to do. Remember, I want to do like Oblivion fucking annually.
Yeah.
At least until, you know, I'm like, yes, we will play through. I have, you know what the sad thing is?
What?
I have like no feeling or wish or need to play Oblivion right now.
Oh, okay.
I forgot why is the funny part. All I know is that as of a few years ago or 2 years ago, I was gonna be like, yeah, let's do an annual Oblivion, and it never happened. So
Yeah.
Well, that stinks.
Well, that stinks.
Scratching on the wall, in the closet, in the halls. Fusroda. Oh god. I don't have the need to play Skyrim either. You know what you know what I do have the need to play though, right? Like the feel I want to play some Fallout 4, but I know what's gonna happen.
What, that whole feedback loop with like the fucking mods and shit?
Yes. It will be endless modding and talk about addiction, I gotta curb that. It will be endless modding because it's like, no, it's not enough.
Didn't you just like reinstall Fallout 76 or like want to like reinstall it or some shit like that?
I do want to reinstall Fallout 76. But you want to know what the fun part about that's going to be?
What's up?
It's definitely going to make me want to reinstall Fallout 4 and install Fallout 76 mods into Fallout 4.
Oh, okay.
So when I don't play Fallout 76 multiplayer, I can play Fallout 4 single player with the same weapons and cool shit that Fallout 76 has.
Cool?
What?
I said cool.
I feel like I guess like modding can be an addiction too. Cause I still check like Starbound mods.
Oh, okay.
We gotta do a Starbound stream soon.
Yeah, nice little stall down and chill.
Just gotta be in like the mood for it.
Yeah.
You're scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. The unpaid child labor game? What?
This is about like the fucking like the volunteer thing and whatnot. The Starbound.
Wait. Starbound? Wait, what do you mean by unpaid child labor?
Apparently back in 2019, Chucklefish was accused of exploiting, like a dozen voluntary, contributors for development and whatnot. Like, apparently, like, logging in hundreds of hours for, like, no compensation and everything.
Yeah. I know like Chucklefish is like a bad company. But yeah, I never knew that they like exploited child labor.
Well, many of them were teenagers at the time and shit. You know what I mean?
Still technically a child, but yeah.
Yeah. Sure, it's like, really.
Tower of Thunder. But yeah, I guess you could say I can get addicted to Starbound sometimes because like that loop was just like
I know, I thought that was like a little comfort game for a while there and whatnot, you know what I mean?
it is. It can be it can be a comfort game for me.
Yeah. Well, it has been and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've logged in like enough hours into that fucking game as it is.
I played it more than Fallout 4.
Yeah.
My beer has hops. All beers have hops.
Perfect.
Larry McPeel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's devious.
And he breaks something a little small. I see. I see.
The Ghost of Pitfall Gary.
What about the ghost of Pitfall Larry? Or is Gary the son of Larry?
Who's this? The Ghost of Pitfall Larry?
Or Harry or some shit like that.
Why does this world look like Scrupulous Fingor? You know what? It's getting about that time anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fact that there's like 3 story modes too, it's like, oh geez.
There's a lot to this game and whatnot.
There's a lot of fun secrets, and there's a lot of fun to be had.
Yeah.
But it's like, we've really only been, oh, it's almost like, well, about 9 minutes, be 2 hours. That's like that's like perfectly timed. I didn't start earlier, did I? I forgot.
I'd say you started like more or less like on time and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, take that for what you will. Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm trying to like think. I'm trying to think deeply about the. I'm trying to think deeply about like the potential brain surgery after all of like the menthol talk and diarrhea related to the. So Zig, do you think we learned anything tonight?
Don't smoke, kids. That's basically my fucking takeaway.
I learned that we just kind of became like a little mini like drug slash like addiction PSA. But is that a bad thing though? What do you think, Zig?
I don't know. I'm too fucking tired for this shit.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Too tired for this. I learned that the true secret to beating addiction is our friends we made along the way.
yeah, that kind of tracks.
Honestly, that is very like true. Also, I was like watching something. I was like going through something like a while ago, and you know what happened?
What's up?
I saw an image. I saw a fucking image of a bunch of characters in prison fetching toilet wine.
Huh.
And I'm like, why? Why is this a thing? But anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. But remember, as always, be yourselves. Remember, mega like a high, mega hiney ho, mo, make a chai, make a mo, make a hey, pickle barrel, kumquat, chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, I'll catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys.
Good night, everybody.